really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
About to get started here. Shohei Ohtani. To the dish. And with that, we're underway in the Bronx. That one fouled off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Oh, look at the stop. The feed for one. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Next to the dish is Freddie. Check swing called strike. Strike one. Two down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Inside, almost got him.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Here's a 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2-2. Caught him looking for the K. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back in the Bronx, and taking the ball for the Dodgers, Roki Sasaki. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One and two here. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And he grounds one to the right side. One gone, bottom half of the first. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. And something they've talked about needing to improve on moving forward is their ability to apply consistent pressure, Chris. Right now, it's not a club that gets on base enough.
You know, sometimes, Boog, you need someone to grind out an 11 or 12 pitch at bat just to energize the team. That can lead to getting runners on, collecting a few big hits, and scoring more runs.
Ben Rice
Ball.
in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball two.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Looked like
Nope,
it was a
that's
little
a ball.
bit up. The 1-0.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Nope,
Really
up
good
there.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. We head to the second from the big ballpark in the Bronx. No score. Back now in the Bronx. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. Hard hit, but right at him and left. One pitch and 1 out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Cole, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
On the ground to Jazz. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch, execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Trying to check his swing there, appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's outside.
Cole, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011. Out towards right center field. Grisham gets under it. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in the Bronx, bottom half of inning number 2. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. And the 1-0. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Ball, that's low.
Just
that's ball
missed.
3.
That one ripped, but foul. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Foul ball there. No score here in the second. And that is out of play.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
And the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
That's a ball.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Here's a 2-1. And that one fouled off. Here's a 2-2. This to third.
Foul
and
ball.
That's a foul ball. The 2-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. This one in the air, center field. Grisham ranging back. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One down.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 13, Matt Muncy.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And a foul ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
What do you got?
Swing, appeal to third, didn't go.
That's a ball.
On the ground. Jazz tosses to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Alfonso.
So digging in, Eliezer Alfonso. That's to third. McMahon whips it to first. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ryan McMahon. That one close.
Ball one.
Ruled a ball. Ball one. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. The 0-1. And that one fouled off.
Ball one.
Strike three, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Ball, that's outside.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third.
That's ball 2. Aye!
Swing and a foul out of play. Comes a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 7 in a row by way of the K.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Now it's the right fielder, Max Schumann. That's out to center field. Pajes drifts towards it, and that is that. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're dialed into the show. On to the 4th. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani. There's a strike at the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's too low. Full count now. That's hard hit on the line. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
He was all over that fastball right there. I'll tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way bad.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4.
Ball inside.
Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Freddie Freeman down.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Now a quick throw to first, and he's back in there. Pajes, the base runner at first with 1 out. That's a laser base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The relay throw, not in time. He's safe.
He was all over that one. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Outside low, ball 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And strike 1 to Mookie Betts. Stays alive. Two on, 1 out. Oh, he can't hang on. The flip, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. 0 for 1 so far. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Edman wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. So the call will stand. 1 challenge remaining for them now. And ball 1.
That's inside.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Ball.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And now 2 aboard.
Up next to the Dodgers, the right fielder, Kyle Hunter.
Ball.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Struck him out looking. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Yankees nothing. Bottom of the fourth. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham.
Number 12, Trent Grisham.
On the corner for a strike.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
As a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond. And
here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. He'll touch them all. And we're all square. It's 1-1.
he got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Fastball is outside. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Clips the outside corner, and the count even 1-1.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And a 1-1. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Back-to-back hits. And they were hit hard.
All over that one right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. He's 0 for 1.
Inside, ball one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Hard ground ball for a base stop. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knock. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Right through there for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
That ball got him.
The batter, number 13,
Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at bat.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
That misses. Ball one.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher is up against the wall. Make him come to you.
That
Ball
one
two.
misses. And that's ball two.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That one misses. Ball three.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Way out front for strike two.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there in time, and that should bring in a pair. Bellinger on his way home. The relay, and he's out on the tag. But they do take the lead as 2 runs score.
Oh, he just ran through a stop sign right there. Third base coach had both hands up, trying to hold him at the base. He decided to go anyway, and he's out by a lot at the plate. I'm sure the third base coach and the manager are pretty frustrated right now.
Now
That's a
one
ball.
miss. One out and a runner at second. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Alex Vesia, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Klein also getting ready. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Ball two.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Now there's a bullet down the line. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should score the run. That gets by him. And they get to second base with 2 gone.
Well done, drives in the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
First
Ball
pitch
one.
misses.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
And on second, 2 down. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Freeman. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We played 4. The Yankees 4 and the Dodgers 1. Back at Yankee Stadium, ready now for the 5th inning. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these Dodgers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far.
That's a ball.
0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Ball.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, number 13, Matt.
Fastball for a strike. The Dodgers trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. It's a K from the Coltrane.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off on.
Alfonso in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2 down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Ball.
Chop back up the middle. On the run, throw to first.
He's out.
And very nicely done for the out. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and they trail it 4-1.
Now pitching for
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Alex Vesia. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Max Schumann now at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Number 30, Max Schumann.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
That's a ball.
Strike on the inside corner. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Freeman takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent Richard.
Hey!
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Vesia, a 6'1 lefty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
0-2 fastball.
That's
way
inside.
out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Yankees up by 3. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
Rice in the box again, takes a strike. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Got him. That's out number 3. Down in order go the Yankees as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Shohei Ohtani.
Ball 1.
I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. And they close the gap. It's 4-2.
Shohei leaves his mark on every game he plays, and he's done it again with the home run. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Hey!
Now the 0-1. Sliced hard but foul. Movement in the Yankees pen, Jake Bird. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Cruz getting cranked up as well. Here's a 1-2. Got him looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Freeman, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Battling here as he fouls it away. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Breaking ball inside. Ball one.
Ball.
There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
There's a strike to Mookie.
Ball, that pitch is up.
That one finds the zone. 2-2.
Did he go?
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He did not go around. And a payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Good job to fight that one off. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Gets a piece and stays alive. 3-2 on the way. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. In the air to left center, Bellinger in a full sprint, and that'll fall for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Garrett Cole is done in this one, and he leaves with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a moment. New pitcher now, Camilo Doval. He's been so good against lefties. And here comes Tommy Edman, 1 for 2.
Ball, that's out.
Two on, one out. This ball's chopped on the ground. Flips it. There's one. And that's all they'll get.
Well, it's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Outside, that's a ball.
That's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Good sliding down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Two on, 2 outs. That missed by a lot. 3-1. Teoscar Hernandez. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. And a 3-2. Called out on strikes. They limit the damage here. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 4-2. Back at Yankee Stadium and stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. There's a strike.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
That's ball 2.
The next offering misses. 3-2 now. That one misses.
Ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
The left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Runner on the go. That's it for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Garcia checks the runner.
He's in there. He's safe.
Dives back in safely. Man at second. And that one ripped to left. Base hit. The throw in. Safe at home. And the runner scores from second. And they lead by 3.
What an aggressive secondary lead. That ball was smoked to left. To be able to score from second, not only great speed, but great instinct as well.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the first out of the inning. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0. One out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Fastball for a strike. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. They'll have some adjustments to make.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Alex Vesia out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Will Klein gets the call from the pen.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Stays alive. Man on second, 2 down. In the dirt. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Way inside, gets away. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base, now just 90 feet away.
Now
Ball 3.
Missed. Austin Wells on deck for the Yankees. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. In the air, right field. Way back there.
No, foul ball.
That is foul.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Payoff pitch. Base hit, and a run comes in. Throws to second. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. We're through 6 full. Yankees 6, and the Dodgers 2. Back here in New York, top of inning number 7, Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This one in the air. Dominguez. And there's one down. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Yeah!
The Dodgers down by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. To third, McMahon. Fires to first. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Camilo Doval will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Angel Chevy will take over here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher to hit, Eliezer Alfonso.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Got him looking. And the inning is over. Dodgers go down quietly. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
28, Austin Wells.
Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Edgardo Henriquez getting ready to go. And that one almost hit him. The 1-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 1-2. And that one almost got him.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Inside
ball.
Full count now. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 30, Matt Schumann.
Fought off foul. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Oh, 0-2 now.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch. He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
The 2-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder.
It appears Dave
12,
Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Will Klein is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
Jack Dreyer into the game.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham. He's already homered here in this one.
No, that's down.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball 2.
And
No,
another ball.
inside.
Ben Rice waiting to hit for the Yankees. Two down, nobody on. And that's in for a strike. And now 3-1. Next offering is fouled back. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first, in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Yankees 6 and the Dodgers 2. Back for more from the Bronx. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Ball, that's off the
Activity
plate.
in the bullpen. Ryan Yarbrough, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Cruz also throwing.
Ball 2.
Shavi measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. McMahon takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 44, Andy Crawford.
First pitch swinging.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
And a foul ball. The Yankees leading by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th.
That's ball.
With my partner Chris Singleton. Ready for baseball here in New York. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And with that, we're underway in the Bronx. Swings through that one for strike 2. Inside, almost got him. The strikeout and the second of the game for the Coltrane. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Ball 1.
It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one.
Ball.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. Another solid power season. This one in the air. Chisholm. And that'll do it. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back in the Bronx, and on the hill for the Dodgers, Roki Sasaki. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Well, it's a 3-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to come all 3 if he's going to have success on the hill today.
Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
The center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Ball 1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Another 1-2. On the ground to
Foul ball.
third, and foul ball. The 1-2. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
Nope.
Here's a 1-1. Foul ball.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jason Dominguez in there for strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss at a slider. That completes the strikeout, inning over. End of one, and we're still scoreless. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. Ripped to third and caught. One pitch and one out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Nope. Ball one.
Second inning here, no score.
That's in. Ball two.
Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boot from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
Aye.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Fouls one off. 2-2. On the inside corner for called strike three.
Tunneled that pitch. Thought it was going to be a slider breaking in off the plate, but it hugged the corner. And at that point, when he recognized it, it was just too late.
So here's Kyle Tucker now.
Aye.
In the air, left field. That
No,
was
that's a foul ball.
and he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Struck him out without a swing. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger.
Hey!
The 0-1. That one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Hit in the air, center field. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Jack Chisholm Jr.
Foul ball there.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Strike 2.
That's
See if
a
you
ball.
can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. 1-2 now.
Ball.
That's down and in.
Ball 3.
Got him looking for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
The 1-0. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Blue. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 2 down. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. That's fair for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
The 0-2.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. Goes down looking. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back in the Bronx, out of the 3rd inning. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Nope. Outside.
And
Ball
that misses. And it's 3-0.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike.
Hey.
So many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Fouled off left side. Stays alive. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift in a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Ball inside.
And that one hammered. Leaps at the wall, but can't hold it in. Makes the turn and heads for second. Muncy into second. It's a double.
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
And next for L.A., Eliezer Alfonso. That one fouled off. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fouled off. He was late. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Got him.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Julio.
Ball one. That pitch down. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
One out. Runners at first and second. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Fires to the plate. Save. In comes the run from second. We're tied at 1.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Runners at the corners here. One away. Andy Pajas. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Swings through that.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Shohei on the go. Late swing, fouled off. Two on, one out. Pitch misses, and the count's full. Freddie Freeman lurking in the on-deck circle. Grounded to third. Could be 2. McMahon toss the second. On to first, double play. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even now at 1-1. As we go to the last of the third, and stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells.
That's a ball. Aye.
Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to the left. Long throw to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 30, Max Schumann.
Right there for a strike. The heater is clearly giving him trouble early on in this one. I want to see him ready to swing against that pitch just a little more often.
Ball upstairs. That's ball 2.
Fouled off down the right side. got him swinging.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. He's 0 for 1. And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Two down, nobody on.
No, that's low.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. With 3 complete, we're tied at 1 apiece. Start of the 4th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That one not close. Ball 1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. That one almost got him.
Oh, that's inside.
Here comes a 3-2. Popped up on the left side of the infield. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up. Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over. And the throw is late. Missed opportunity there thanks to the misplay.
Well, looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
Go ahead run on base. Tommy Edman at the plate. Struck out looking and dispersed it back. One away, tie game, go ahead run stands at first. Top half of inning number 4.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Ball 1.
Up and in. Going to count 1-2.
Did he go?
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Had him out front for strike 3.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Ball 1.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. The tag, and he's out at second. Inning over. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Bottom 4, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice.
Number 22, Ben Rice.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
So the call stands. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left, and the 1-0. That's a little bit low.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls and a strike. That one missed.
Ball 3.
On the inside corner for a strike. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Late swing, foul to the left. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Brings it in, and there's 1 down. Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Siggy.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Minimal damage against him to this point. We'll see if the lineup forces him to make an adjustment.
Bellinger in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Rice, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. That's out number 2.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jack.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. We go to the top of the 5th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker.
You know, these Dodgers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
0-2 now.
Inside, ball 1.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. This one in the air, center field. Grisham should have this one. One up, one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Ball 1.
Check
That's a
swing.
ball.
He held up. 2 balls, no strikes.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
Next pitch in for a strike, and a count 2-1.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Right through there for a strike. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got him swinging. 2 gone now.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. That catches the outside corner. 0-1. Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And now it's 3-2, and this is a good example of the type of at-bat that Muncy can deliver. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here! He circles the bases, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Hey!
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. That funky Muncy with the homer for LA. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now up is the Yankees DH, Jose Caballero. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Alex Vesia appears to be getting loose. Klein, the right-hander, also getting loose. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Fought off foul. The Dodgers up by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Hot shot to third. Muncy sends it to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28,
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Grounded out his first time up. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So the Yanks go in order. They're down 2-1. Back at Yankee Stadium. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. So up next, Shohei Ohtani.
the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Ball,
The
that pitch
Yankees
is
with
out.
some action in their pen. Camilo Doval getting loose out there. Yarbrough warming up as well.
That's out.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. That clips the corner. Set down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Garrett Cole is done in this one. Good effort out of him, even though he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm on the bump after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
So they turn things over to the righty, Angel Shavid.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and There's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Ball, that's out.
Paz goes 6'1", 210 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. Right there for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Hey!
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Ball, that's down.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning for Mookie Betts.
Up next in Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. And Mookie takes.
That's inside. Ball, that's outside.
That's off
Ball,
the
that's
inside corner. Ball 3. Tommy Edman waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Fastball for a strike. And the count's full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Swing and a ground ball to first. That's the inning. So the Dodgers lead 1, but they still lead it 2-1. Back now in the Bronx, bottom of the 6th. Max Schumann stepping in now for the Yankees.
What do you got?
Swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. That one misses.
Outside.
Ball 2.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Here's a 2-0. And that's a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Evan Phillips looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Stewart also getting ready. Yeah, that's fouled off. Ground ball left side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And they had their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
That one ripped, but foul. Now a little out front there as he swings through it.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A 2-run blast, and now they're out front. It's 3-2.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch on that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lock, and gets the home run.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Roki Sasaki won't go any further tonight. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Alex Vesia. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Ben Rice. He is struck out, and he is walked. Foul ball.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
The 0-2. Ground ball to the right side. Edman slings to first. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Jason Dominguez.
Ball, that's
And
it.
if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your guys really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
Aye.
2 runs across in the inning here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball, that's out.
This to third. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. He's been a great free agent sign.
Aye.
And it's fouled away. Bring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back in New York, we go to the top of the 7th. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Rice takes it to the bag, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Aye.
On the ground right side, and that one handled. Fires over to first. fine play in the hole for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
That ball's foul.
Foul ball. Foul ball there. Looking to get the tying run on base. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Inside, ball 1. Ball 2.
Outside low. Full count now. Max Muncy waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Dodgers down in order. They're down 3-2. Back for more from the Bronx. Set for the last half of the 7th. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-1. Rip right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He'll take a trot around the bases, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
That one fouled off. And the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1. Ball 2.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 3. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom of the 7th. And that drops in for a strike. This one popped up. Takes it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
So digging in, Ryan McMahon. Inside corner for a strike. 0-1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And the slider just misses. Swings through that one for strike 2. down on strikes. Out number 2.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Alex Vesia departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Edgardo Henriquez on the pitch here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. That one in triple digits.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Solo homer extends the Yankees lead. It's now 4-2.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jake Bird.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Max Muncy at the dish.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up. It's so important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 0-1.
Ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2-1 now. That one pulled foul. Here's a 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
The 0-1. That's smacked on a line to center. And there's 2 away. So back to the top of the order. Here's Ohtani. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Nope.
There's a line drive to left field. And that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. The Yankees 4 and the Dodgers 2. Back here in New York, and stepping in for the Yankees, Max Schumann. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1.
That's a ball.
There.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
The wind, the kick to the 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Back in the 6th, he drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
Nope, that's inside.
In there at the knees. That keeps the zone, and the count now even up. Grisham wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and that one was indeed a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. 2-2 now. And
That's ball 3.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
This one in the air, center field. Pajes under it. And that will end the inning. Yanks held in check, but they still lead this one 4-2. David Bednar comes out trying to close it out.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
In the air, right field. Shooting takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Handled down the right side, but foul. The Yanks trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Right through there for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Here's the 0-2.
No.
And an
Inside.
ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. No challenges left for them now. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. Ready, Freeman bops one out of here. And they cut into the deficit. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
One down. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0. swings through that.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. Next pitch is outside.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. That's hanging in there. He's a tough at bat.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
2-2 down. That's to third, down the line, and it's foul. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2. And that's a strikeout looking. Just one out remaining for the Dodgers. Betts wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 3-2 down. This one in the air, center field. Chisholm settles underneath it. And there are 2 down.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
They're going to the final strike. This one popped up. Dominguez. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can, perhaps push it up to double digits.